Did you start? Okay.
We dedicate our play this year to our very dear Father George and dear Matushka Deborah on the occasion of their 42nd wedding anniversary, which was yesterday. So, Amen. We present to you our play, St. Nicholas and the Three Daughters. There was once a poor nobleman in Myra who had become so poor he could not even provide food for his 3 daughters. They would soon be old enough to marry, but the father could not hope to find husbands for them, for in those days a woman had to have a dowry to attract a husband. In desperation, the poor man decided the only way to ensure the survival of his children was to sell them into servitude. At least that way they would have enough to eat, and perhaps he would be able to see them occasionally. In due time, St. Nicholas heard of the father's sad plan. He felt he could not talk with the poor man face to face, but he thought and he thought until he found a secret way he could help. Late one night, Nicholas wrapped something hard and heavy in a small, in a small leather bag. Then he waited until the moon was covered by clouds. Quietly, he crept through the dark, empty streets until he came to the poor family's home. Inside, the 3 girls and their father were fast asleep. Stretching on tiptoe, St. Nicholas threw the heavy bag through the open window and ran away as fast as he could.
Get the money quick!
For the minute. In the morning, the poor father found the bundle on the floor. It must be a prank, he said. It must be a prank. Untying the thongs with cautious fingers. But when he opened it, he could not believe his eyes and began to weep for joy. There on his own floor,
Money!
gleaming in the sunlight, was a large and precious pile of gold. But who could have brought it, you say?
But who could have brought it?
The grateful father fell to his knees, thanking God for this generous gift.
Thank you!
Oldest daughter, soon afterward,
Here you My daughter! My daughter! Where are you, my sweetie?
his oldest daughter married a young gentleman from one of the region's best families, because now her father was able to provide a fine dowry for her indeed.
It was 2,000 cents.
But alas,
We can do another play, okay?
a year later, the father was penniless again. About to sell his second daughter.
Hold on. Hold.
Once more, Nicholas went out in the black of night, completely unnoticed by anyone, and threw an equal equal amount of gold through the same window. Again, in the morning, the poor man couldn't believe his good fortune.
Oh my God. Gold again?
It's okay, we don't do something.
Gold again?
Oh yes, we do.
What is it? Gold again? Gold again!
But he remained dumbfounded. Where had the wonderful bags of gold come from?
Yeah, where did they come from?
He wanted to know so that he could thank his benefactor. Reverently, come stand up for the icon.
What icon?
This one. Reverently, he asked God to show him the angel who had made it possible for his two oldest daughters to marry. Please, God, show me this angel.
Please, God, show me this angel.
Give it back.
Oh man, Mommy, not you.
Then he lost no time finding a husband for his second daughter.
Mom, do it again, do it again. Oh my God. Money for my second daughter.
Over the next year, the poor man dared to hope that his third daughter could marry too. He kept watching and waiting for the unknown servant of God. This time, he promised himself he would find out who it was. Eventually, the unknown servant of God, wait, not yet. Eventually, the unknown servant of God did come again. But this time, the father was awake when the bag hit the floor. Ka-ching! As soon as he heard the sound of gold, he leapt to his feet and ran through the door. Through the door, through the door.
Wait till you go.
So you're the one who gives us the gold.
Yes, apparently.
He caught up with Nicholas.
So you're the one who gives us the gold.
Yes, I am.
Immediately recognizing the saint. The chase scene is longer.
Oh, he's chasing? Oh.
Immediately recognizing the saint for who he was, the poor man dropped to his knees in thanksgiving. Drop to your knees, saying, "The good Lord has awakened your pity.
What am I
The
supposed
good Lord has awakened your pity.
The good Lord has
Awakened.
awakened your pity.
Without your help, I would have perished with my daughters.
Without your help, I haven't perished with my daughter.
I am glad to have been of service," Nicholas replied.
I am glad to have been of service.
"I only ask that you promise never to tell
Never
who
to
has given
tell
you the gold."
who gave you the gold.
Okay. Doddles. Nicholas, give me the gold.
Okay, kids, let's hold our hands.
And he didn't promise.
Let's put that away. And let them hands. Yes, you too. Put your moon down.
Hands.
Okay, we're going to sing this song together. When do we need you?
Charlotte, hold hands.
You ready?
Can I hold yours?
Can you close the circle? Or this is nice too. Ready, Hannah?
They should get closer.
Oh, let's just not step on the moon.
That would be very bad. This is for you, my daughter.
Okay, who loves Nicholas the Saint? You will learn it as you follow. You want to come in? Oh, who loves Nicholas the Saintly? Oh, who serves Nicholas
Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you, people. Thank you.